Sorry about the quick ending to the last video. We've got our text for our start button, and we've got some sort of text here. This text, this white text, maybe not be the best choice. Maybe it'd be better to have black or even something that would work really well. Maybe a bright yellow. No, we're going to have to kind of play around with our colors here to figure out what's exactly the right color. It could be that this alpha transparency needs to be changed a little bit. I might make it a little bit more transparent or less transparent so that the text that I have on top of it is a little bit more legible to read. And so the message that you say inside this box can be, you could say duplicate things from above, like your guide to the exciting new trail at Chimney Rock Park, or whatever it is that you say. It's kind of a marketing message to get people to start. So I'm going to go ahead and test this movie at this point. Test movie. So you'll see that that particular box pops in very, very quickly. So we've put a lot on one layer, and it's not beautiful doing that and having it come in so quick. But for right now, it works. So what we're going to do is kind of do the same thing at the very end. We want it to have a different section. Now you'll notice right now when we scrub, it's showing that box the entire time, and that's something we don't want. So at frame 11, right after that frame, I'm going to click on the next frame over and right click and choose Insert Blank Keyframe. And you'll notice now that box will only appear at frame number 10, which is really quite cool. So here's where we're going to do something that's a little bit different, because wouldn't it be nice if we could maybe fade in this particular movie just by, or this particular box by itself so it looked nice, kind of like the map key fades in? Well, it's actually not too difficult to do. What we're going to do is right click on it. So we've got everything selected there. We're going to right click on it and say convert to symbol, and this is going to be called the play box. And you'll see that we now have a symbol there. Now let's actually convert this to another new symbol, which is kind of cool. And this is going to be using the same exact thing. We'll right click and choose convert to symbol. And this will be the play box animation. And sometimes I put anim in uppercase. And that's so I recognize it in my library for being there. So we've just converted it to a library item twice, and let's just take a look at our library real quick. Here's the play box, here's the play box animation. I did put one with an uppercase P and the other one with a lowercase p, kind of by accident. It doesn't really matter that they're exactly the same because we're not doing code yet. Oh, and for some reason it doesn't want to change. Anyway, here's our play box and play box animation. Now we're going to go inside of this particular layer and actually do a quick animation. Double click on it, and when we double click on it the first time, you'll see that we go inside this one layer by itself. Now we're going to insert, let's do 20 frames. So we'll do insert frame, right click, choose create motion tween, and we're going to do a fade in animation like we did with some of the other ones. So at the first frame, I'm going to go back to properties, click on that, go to color effect and alpha, change it down to 0, then go to frame 20, click on the box. It's impossible to see right now, but then you take its alpha back up to 100%, and we've done a fade in. Now we create a new layer, so I need to create a new layer. This will be my actions layer. And at the end here, I'm going to right click, choose insert keyframe. Now go to my actions frame, type in stop, colon, a parenthesis, end parenthesis, and then a semicolon, and now we have created an animation for that. So let's go ahead and test it with Control Enter and save your work, and you'll see what the results are. Notice how that fades in and we still have our button.